Hey everyone, this is Laurie Radecki, and tonight I am going to have my little Laurie's lessons, and I'm going to talk to you about 5 tips on following up in your sales. So, whatever company you're in, whatever business you're in, if you're in any type of sales, follow up. Like they say a lot of times, fortune is in the follow up, and if you just follow up with people, because a lot of times people are busy, right? So you don't have to be the pushy salesman, but you can still follow up consistently and properly. And that is going to help you to have more success. So, 5 tips I have for you. The first one is be prompt. So don't let your leads go cold. Strike while the iron is hot, like they say. Follow up with them quickly after that initial reaction, whether it's a meeting, whether it's a call, whether it's a text, whether it's a Facebook message, Instagram message, TikTok message, whatever it is, email. But follow up with them if they've asked you a question, if they've acted interested, if they have said that they're interested, then make sure to follow up with them because a lot of people get busy, right? Like I know I stay busy, and even as much as I've dropped off my plate, I still stay busy. I stay busy watching my grandson, I stay busy having fun with my husband. I stay busy. And so we forget, like, right? How many times have you ever bookmarked a website because you plan to go back to that website one day, right? So you bookmarked it. And then when have you went back to that website? How many times have you forgot? Or you got a sale email at a store that you like and you plan to buy this thing and then you forgot, or you let the coupon expire, right? Or whatever. So a lot of times people are interested if they said that they're interested. Now sometimes people will say they're interested and they're really not. They're just trying to just say that and blow you off. But if they're really interested, then you need to follow up with them. And like I said, you don't have to be pushy, but make sure to follow up with them because maybe they just got busy and they lost the email or the text, or they forgot, or it got buried, whatever. So my second tip is personalize and add value to them. So avoid using generic messages. Like there's nothing wrong with copying and pasting some things, right? But don't use everything copy and paste, right? You can copy and paste some things, but then also like reference your previous conversation or highlight a specific pain point that they mentioned about how your product can address it or help it. And you could even include like a relevant article or resource. If it's a product that's in the health field, you have clinical trials, you could send them that resource, right? And then the third thing is clearly define the next step. So people like to be told what to do. Like they don't want to have to figure things out, right? The same thing. They're busy. They don't want to have to click here and then try to look around and figure out stuff, right? And every website is different. If it's not super simple, don't leave them hanging. Tell them exactly what the next step is, what they need to do to take the action. Is it a demo? Is it a proposal? Is it they need to get on a call? They need to get some questions answered. They need to hit join. They need to sign up as a customer. Like whatever that step is, tell them exactly what to do. Go to my website, go to the top right, you'll see become an associate, click join. You'll fill out the information. It'll offer you some kits so you can pick out which one you want. And then bam, you're in, right? So tell them exactly what to do and how to do it. And then mix up your communication channels. Like don't solely rely on just the avenue that they contact you contacted you on. Now, if that's the way that they prefer to be communicated with, then definitely stay there, right? But don't rely on certain things, right? Don't only rely on Facebook Messenger, because what if you lose your Facebook, right? Don't only rely on Instagram Messenger. Don't only rely on texting. Don't only rely on emails. What if they accidentally delete it? What if it goes in their junk mail and they don't ever see it, right? So if you can get more information from them, have the different things so that way you can contact with them more. But you can use, emails, you could use all the different messengers, you could try a follow-up call, an actual phone call, talk on the phone, could do a social media message, or you can even send a note, a card, a handwritten note to stand out. And then the next thing is follow up consistently. So like I said, be consistent. You don't have to be annoying, but you should be consistent. Be persistent, but not pesty. So develop a follow-up cadence that works for you and stick to it. Like there's no magic number, but a lot of experts say following up at least 3 to 5 times before giving up on a lead is good. I say 8 to 9 times, honestly. And even then, you can still follow up because it just depends on what they say. If they haven't said, if they say, no, I'm absolutely not interested, then leave it alone. Don't bother them, right? But if they've said yes or kind of wavered around, obviously you haven't shown them enough value yet. They still have more questions. Like follow up with them and check with them. You get a new, like our company came out with a new video last week. I sent that new video to all the people that have told me that they're interested, that have asked me questions, but they haven't actually signed up as a customer or distributor yet, right? So when you do that, you can follow up. If it's a health product, you find a testimonial that fits with whatever ailment that they had, right? You can follow up with them and send that to them and say, hey, I heard about this today and I just thought of you. I wanted to share it with you. Same thing. It's not being annoying, right? It's just following up consistently. Keep track of it. I keep track in an Excel spreadsheet of exactly who has asked me questions, what channel they've contacted me on, whether it was Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. And then any other information about them that I know, what they've talked to me about, and then what I followed up with them with and the dates of when I've done it. And then I highlight it a different color if they've become a customer and another color if they've become a distributor, right? So find what works for you and stick with that, but find a way to keep track and find a way to follow up consistently, and you'll have more success. All right, so I hope that was useful for you. Share it with a friend. Follow me on the different social media channels at Laurie Delk. I also have a podcast that you can sign up for, or the YouTube channel. And I will see you guys next week. Thanks so much. Have a great night.